Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Loan Officer Breakfast Club. Once again, we are Friday, June 27th, 2025. We're here. We're going to have a great day. Yeah, Chris Johnstone is supposed to show up and wow us. He had some trouble getting in, so we might just be shooting the breeze about who knows what. Good news is...
I just let him in. He's back.
Oh, you did? I was going to say, well...
You're off the hook, Frank.
Me, Kevin Gillespie's off the hook because it was going to be his show. If Chris didn't show up, we were going to put him front and center, have him run the whole thing. There he is, Chris Johnstone. How's it going, man? Still a little choppy there, brother, but I think you're okay. Talk to us, man.
Cool. How you doing, Frank? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Happy Friday.
Yeah, you sound good, man. You sound good. Awesome. All righty. Here we are again. Let's just let the juices get flowing here for a second, Chris, and, have everybody kind of shake it off a little bit. It's early for everyone, except for you East Coast people. You guys are like, the day's half over for you guys.
Day's half over.
Yeah, day's half over for you guys. But for us West Coasters, it's just getting started. But let's see. What can we talk about? Let's see. Christine Smith. Is it Christine Smith? Is that what it is? Christine or Kristen or...
it's Christine.
Christine. See, I got it right the first time, while I was in the Navy. So I was trained as a linguist. You know what I mean? And so pretty much my first guess is usually accurate, but I second guess myself sometimes. So what's going on, Christine? Where are you located? Talk to us.
Maine. Southern Maine.
Maine. Interesting. I don't think we've talked to somebody in Maine yet, have we?
I've talked to the...
have you talked to us before? But not here on Breakfast Club.
No, not on
You're getting a T-shirt just because you're from Maine. Congratulations.
Awesome.
Congratulations, Kristen. I don't know how we make sure she gets one, but she's got to get a T-shirt. Yeah, because she's from Maine.
I'll write it down. I don't have the form, but we will get it to you, Christine.
We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out, Christine. So how long you been in the business?
Processing about 30 years and originating about 20.
So obviously those overlapped.
They sure did.
Yes, I was going to say, wow. You look fabulous.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, I did start right out of high school, so.
Oh, really? Started processing right out of high school, huh?
Yep.
Wow, what a trip, man! You've been in this abusive mortgage relationship for a long time, then.
That's what they say at my office. They don't know how I still have a smile on my face.
You're a lifer.
What part of Maine you from? I don't know. It's not going to make any sense to me, but I'm just curious. You need water or what's going on? Maine is an interesting state for me. I
There's mountains. There's lots of water. There's ocean. I live near about 25 minutes from the ocean, southern Maine. So the most populous area is York and Cumberland counties, and I'm in York County, and my office is in Cumberland County.
Are you a broker, banker? What do you do?
Always been a broker.
Always been a broker. God, there was something else I was going to ask you. Now it just slipped my mind. But anyway, so how about this? How's the weather? And then we'll be done. We'll be done with you, Christine.
Well, we had rain for, I think, 13 Saturdays in a row.
Wow.
But last Saturday, it did not rain, and I got married.
Oh, congratulations. Wow. Give you a cheer for that.
And it's going to rain tomorrow.
Wow. That's a trip, man. Maine. I like it.
Yeah,
I think Maine. I've been to Maine. Yeah, I've been through Maine, of course, when I was in the Navy, stationed in Connecticut. I did some traveling. You get a lot of experience in the Navy. Yeah, so I had a little Triumph Spitfire sports car, and I rode way up the coast and down, and just, it's a good time.
It's a beautiful drive.
It is, and Maine is absolutely beautiful for sure. So, well, thanks for being here. And do you come here often, or is this kind of a newer thing for you?
Yeah, I've changed offices about 2 years ago. Before I did that, I spoke with Mike. For a couple times. I was contemplating what to do with my career, and then I finally I think I spoke to Steve one day, and he said loyalty has a shelf life, and so I decided to move. So I did.
Nice.
After literally 30 years.
Wow.
At one company.
Moved, got married, on Breakfast Club. Man, you got a lot going on. Anyway, hey, thanks for chatting with us. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a cheer and enjoy that T-shirt.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's get Chris. What do you think? Let's talk to one more person.
Oh yeah, come on. Let's look for a win. Who's got a win from this week? It's been.
Yeah, we'll let you guys raise your hand. Who wants to share a nice win? Somebody got to win. Come on. Who's got to win? Remember, again, I'll say it again. I am so good with awkward silence. I don't care. I get paid either way. I could sit here for 30 minutes. Okay, Yumi, what you got?
AM, not FM.
After our call yesterday, talking about non-QM and fixing flip loans, I actually got a random call from a realtor that I had been working with, and he was doing a Zoom class with a bunch of new investors. So he called me last minute. I hopped on, went over fixing flip loans, and now he wants me to be his go-to broker for his investor loans.
Well, that sounds like a good day. Congratulations, man. I'm going to give you a victory fanfare for that, too. That's a good one. Good stuff, man. And now you told him you could do I could do cannabis now, too, man. Just ask me about cannabis. Give me one cannabis question right now.
That was first statement.
All right, great stuff, man. Thanks for the win. Congrats on that. That's going to be good, man. It's going to be good. Yeah. If you're getting value from this already, go ahead and tap that like button. It helps more loan officers find content that actually makes a difference. And hey, if staying ahead of the market and learning what's really working in our industry matters to you, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss another episode. We read every comment, so drop your thoughts down below. We'd love to hear from you and know what's working or what you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you here next time. All righty. Well, what do you guys say? What do you guys think? Should we do it? Should we bring on, the amazing, the incredible, the totally outrageous, the super nice guy and quite the nifty dancer himself, Mr. Chris Johnstone, everybody in the house, gonna freak us out about AI, ChatGPT, everything. Chris, we just did a podcast too. That freaked me out as well. And, good stuff all the way around. So good to have you here, Chris. Let's get going, man. Tell us, my friend, tell us what you've got in your little box of tricks there for us today.
Oh, man, Frank, good morning. Happy Friday. Good to see you. Kristen, Lauren, great to see you. Christine, congratulations on the wedding and the big change. That's amazing. Okay, so we're going to talk about AI, and there is a lot happening. So Google did their I/O conference and release about 2 weeks ago, and it has been nonstop releases from that point on AI. And it has made me realize that when we take artificial intelligence and the tools that we have available to us right now that are consumer direct, pretty much plug and play, that we teach you here on Breakfast Club, and we apply them to the fundamentals of building the mortgage business, you can become absolutely unstoppable and a shining star in your local marketplace in a really short period of time. So if you're new to Fridays on Breakfast Club, welcome. We talk about marketing, AI, all the wonderful stuff on Fridays because we follow the daily success plan around here from the mortgage marketing animals. So Monday through Thursday, we're making our calls. We're showing up on Call Stars. You're inside the membership. You're following your calls. On Fridays, we work on the marketing. And so Yumi mentioned, hey, I just happened to get a call from a realtor after we were talking about this non-QM stuff. So I'd like to just hone in on that for just a second, and then we'll get to the latest updates on ChatGPT and how to use all that. But Frank, on Breakfast Club for the last 5 weeks, we've been going through every week a different tip on how to rank on ChatGPT. So how to get ChatGPT to recommend your mortgage business when people are using ChatGPT to research mortgages. This is absolutely the greatest consumer direct opportunity that we have in the mortgage business for the next 4 years. It's totally dominating Google search, way faster than anybody thought it would. I've got some interesting stats for us this morning, but people using ChatGPT on a regular daily basis, The numbers of adoption are outrageous. 1 in 5 Americans right now uses ChatGPT every single day.
Wow.
1 in 5. It's growing by like factors faster than Google adoption did when Google started to take over. So we're going through this like hockey stick curve of our customers adopting ChatGPT. And when you're the mortgage lender that's using ChatGPT every day, you get this unfair advantage in your local marketplace. So to go back to the non-QM conversation for real estate agents, 5 weeks ago, I gave away our ChatGPT task prompt. You take the prompt, you put it into ChatGPT, it goes out and does the market research for you every Friday. And every Friday morning, it delivers you an outline of all the things that are happening in your marketplace this weekend, what's happened in the real estate market, new listings that have been posted, any major updates from the mortgage industry, and it packages it together in a blog post for you. It's a task. It runs every single Friday. So ChatGPT just goes out, does the work, and then written into that prompt, it writes an email that you can send out to your qualified list of real estate partners. Hey, here's what's happening this week. Just wanted to keep you up to date. So that gets delivered in your inbox every single Friday. AI does the research, writes the content, writes the blog post, writes the email. All you've got to do is take it, put it into the loan officer CRM, select your list of qualified agents, send the message out, load the power dialer, start making your calls. It's super simple to be the authority that's in their inbox every week. When they're used to getting good, high quality content from you every week, you can put things in like, hey, pot loans. Have you ever thought about it? Have you ever had a customer that was interested in this type of loan? Have you ever come across a customer that does fix and flips? Have you ever come across a customer that needs non-QM, like insert non-QM product here? If they're used to getting valuable content from you every single week, you can give so many offers of so many different products. And it's cool because every time there's value in the messages that you're sending out. And AI can do all the research and write all the content for you. All you've got to do is follow up. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So becoming an AI-powered loan officer is about using the tools just a little bit every single day, taking what you learn here on Breakfast Club, implementing it a little bit every day so that in a month, it hasn't felt overwhelming, but you have all of this knowledge and experience with AI by going out and using it every single day. Everybody with me so far? Okay, cool.
Good to go.
Greg just asked for the prompt. Greg, if you go to loanofficerbrand.com, I'll put it in the chat there for you. So if you go to loanofficerbrand.com and you opt in, I've got 5 free prompts that I send out in a sequence over 5 days that you get. And it's the first one that I send out. So if you go to that page, opt in, you'll get an email from me that has that prompt in it that you can copy and paste and put into ChatGPT. So there you go. So now let's get to AI and what's happening. So a brand new study just came out. 1 in 5 people in the US are using ChatGPT every day. ChatGPT is the fastest growing consumer technology ever. They're averaging 10 million monthly new users every month. And that number is actually going up. So you can see more and more people adopting ChatGPT right now. The number one use case for ChatGPT is people researching products and services. It's like double the next use case. And the next use case is actually having conversations for personal help. So like, hey, teach me math. Hey, teach me English, teach me science, be my personal therapist, that sort of thing. People using it like a personal assistant. So there's more than double the people using it to search for products, services, businesses, basically using it like Google than any other use case out there. So the consumer behavior is already shifting to, if I'm going to buy a house, I'm going to go start researching on ChatGPT. If I'm going to get a mortgage and make the largest financial decision of my life, you bet I'm going to go ask some questions to ChatGPT. So in today's market, the AI powered loan officer needs to be working with artificial intelligence so that it starts recommending you to local customers that are looking for a loan officer using ChatGPT. So if you want to have a really interesting first dip of your toe in the water on this, go to ChatGPT, open it up and say, hey, I'm interested in buying a house. What mortgage lender do you recommend in insert your market name? And then see what ChatGPT comes back with. This is kind of your level set as to like, where am I right now? Where am I showing up? Is ChatGPT recommending me? And you do this, whatever AI tool you want to use, go ahead and do that. You can do Gemini.
Would it be influenced, Chris, by the fact that it knows me, and would it just recommend? You know, like in Google, it kind of would probably bring me up because it knows about me, and But in chat, would it be more objective or unbiased?
So if you've ever done the search before, it will change the output that it gives you. Like if you've already done the search on ChatGPT and said, "Hey, who's the best mortgage lender in Weed, California," and it doesn't give you in the search results, but then you go back and say, "Oh, actually, you made a mistake. Frank Garay is the best mortgage lender in Weed, California." The next time you ask it the question, it will serve you back your own business because you told it to do that, right? But if everybody here on Breakfast Club is just doing the search for the first time, you're going to see generally what everybody else is going to see when they do that search on ChatGPT. Did I explain that?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I see that Marcio has a question. Are you okay? We'll take a quick question and then we'll get into the actual the training for today. Marcio, my man. Sorry, you're on mute.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for taking the question.
Yeah.
So the question is, does the branch that you're associated with matter? So for example, if I am, let's say I'm the broker, but let's say I'm licensed in Florida, but my branch is in California. Does the results get affected by that?
Oh, great question. Phenomenal question. So the branch brand and your personal brand, and you're wondering if that affects it.
Correct.
So the answer is initially, yes. That corporate brand is going to be kind of like a shadow over your brand, especially if people are looking for that brand. So what we need to do with artificial intelligence is we need to build your personal brand. And I'm going to show you how to do that, take the first steps. And then I'm actually having a webinar today at noon. And I'm going to show you the 5 things that we've done to rank our clients on ChatGPT. So we now successfully have 10 people that we've taken from not being mentioned on ChatGPT at all to now being recommended by ChatGPT in different markets all across North America. So it's chriswebinar.com. Sorry, Kristen, I didn't give you the link ahead of time because of the internet stuff. But if you just go to chriswebinar.com, opt in, we're having that webinar today. And I'm literally just going to show you the 5 things that we've discovered that help you get ranked better on ChatGPT. So that's chriswebinar.com. Today, noon Eastern time. Frank, that's like 9 o'clock. You'll be with everybody on Eastern time. After that, we're all going to go to bed.
Yeah. Indeed.
Okay. So the question about your personal brand and your corporate brand, you have to build your personal brand inside of AI so that when you're doing your networking to your past customer database and they refer you somebody, and that referral goes out and checks you out on ChatGPT and says, "Hey, what information do you have about Nathan?" And that person does that search on ChatGPT. It's got to be able to find you, serve up your ratings and reviews and say, "Nathan does a great job. He's got lots of happy clients. You should feel comfortable working with him." It's a validation of the referral. And when you've got good ratings and reviews on your Google profile and you've fed good information into ChatGPT, ChatGPT will reinforce your brand and you'll actually close more deals from the referrals that you're already getting. Because our customers absolutely are checking you out online after they get referred to you. Like, even though it's a referral from a past customer, they're still going to check you out online. So this helps you close more of your referrals. When you're following the daily success plan with the mortgage marketing animals and you're making outbound calls to qualified agents that you want relationships with, when you're leaving those voicemails and you're making those calls, what are they going to do when they're deciding whether they're going to call you back or not? Quick search on Google, quick search inside ChatGPT. Hey, who's this mortgage lender that keeps reaching out? Are they good? Am I going to feel comfortable referring my customers over to them? So building your brand on ChatGPT and Google so that they can find you also helps you get more referral relationships as well. And then the third benefit is consumer direct. Somebody that doesn't have a mortgage lender goes on, says, who's the best mortgage lender in Tampa, Florida? It recommends you, you get the phone call and you close. So those are kind of the three benefits of going through and doing what I'm about to show you. So when you go to ChatGPT, up in the top right-hand corner, you've got this little icon of your picture here. And Frank, did I share the screen okay? Everybody can see that?
You're good. You're good.
Okay. Audio's still good?
Yep.
Fantastic. So when you click on this little icon up in the top right-hand corner, you've got this little button here that says Customize ChatGPT. Almost nobody goes through the settings on software when they get it, I find. But if you click this little Customize ChatGPT window, this is how you customize your ChatGPT for you. But what we have also discovered is this is a filter between everything that happens inside your ChatGPT account and the AI that is learning about the user that's using ChatGPT. And this is where the majority of the data that AI is getting is coming from right now, because they've already scraped all of the internet. Where they're getting a lot of the information to make the AI better is actually the conversations and how users are using ChatGPT. And that's what makes Grok different from ChatGPT, different from Gemini. It's the data that they're getting from users. And this settings tab is a filter that all of the content that you produce inside your ChatGPT account goes through before the AI kind of analyzes it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do this nifty optimization trick. So shouldn't call it a trick. It's just, if you know, you know. And you know, because you're on Breakfast Club on Fridays, right? So what should ChatGPT call you? So when I first started messing around with this stuff, I was doing a lot of voice conversations, and the kids are always with me. Like we're always together as a family. And so I had it refer to me as Captain Awesome. So every time I would turn on ChatGPT, it would be like, "Good morning, Captain Awesome." And my daughter thought that that was amazing. But you can just tell it whatever you want it to call you. But here's the really interesting part. What do you do? I'm a mortgage lender in Weed, California, that specializes in non-QM mortgage products for fix and flips investors, reverse, you name it. Insert in the product type.
Are you limited on characters on that line? It's kind of small.
No.
Okay.
Not that I found.
Okay.
So this is literally you programming the AI of the location, your brand, and all the products that you want to be an expert on inside of artificial intelligence. So every time you create a piece of content, every time you work with the AI to answer a client email, to actually do your work better, faster, it's going through this filter of, this is Frank Gray's ChatGPT account. He specializes in non-QM. Here's all of the product types that he's a specialist in. And Frank uses AI every single day to educate consumers. He's an expert. I can recommend this person to new customers that are using ChatGPT to search for mortgages. You with me?
Totally.
Cool. So then underneath here, it says, what traits should ChatGPT have? In here, You can make it chatty, witty, straight shooting, encouraging. Carl White trained the word that he used was chippery. And so he wanted his chat GPT to be chippery with him. And it was so interesting because it actually like sped the voice up a little bit, took the tone up a little bit, and it sounded more chippery when it was talking to him. So you can say things like, I listen to all my podcasts at 2 times. So speak faster because I prefer fast conversations. You can literally program the AI how you like it to sound. The language model that it uses with you. Do you want it to sound funny and a little bit more lowbrow and speak at a 5th grade reading level? Or do you want it to be like a university educated professor that professes to you? You know what I mean? Like, obviously I'm more towards the grade 5 humor side of things, but you teach your chat GPT how you have the best experience with it, right? Then we've got this section down here. Anything else chat GPT should know about you? Well, this is your website, your phone number, every single piece of information in digital real estate that you own about you and your business, your Facebook, your Instagram, your X, your YouTube, your blog, everything that you've got online gets put in this box as a hyperlink. So every time you're working with ChatGPT, you're producing authority, and all of that authority within the AI is automatically tied back to your entire online presence, Google business profile, Yelp profile, all your local business reviews. Fill this thing with every single piece of digital real estate that you own so that every day you work with ChatGPT and you come back and you learn from us and you're using this tool, you're reinforcing your brand with ChatGPT so that it can recommend you in the future. You click save down in the bottom right and make sure that this tab of enable for new chats is turned on. So just like that, a setting you do once sets you up so every time you use ChatGPT, you're building authority and you get the opportunity to get in front of new customers. Now that's one of technically 6, because I'm going to teach 5 more on the webinar today at noon. We're not going to teach this one. We're going to teach 5 more on the webinar at noon, and that's chriswebinar.com noon Eastern if you want to be on there. And we're going to show you like case studies of people that we've ranked and exactly how to do it all. And we're going to stick around for Q&A, and should be fun. Ronald, do you have to be on the paid plan for this? Yes. I love Pamela's response to that. It's the best $20 you'll spend a month. Like literally you're getting an MBA educated and employee in your business. And when you pay for the $20 a month plan on ChatGPT, obviously we don't get compensated for that. But you can set up ChatGPT tasks and it will do work for you repetitively every day. If you want it to create content for you, it can. It opens up a whole new world for you.
Who agrees with me? It's time to light a cigarette. Put it in the chat.
Beet juice, Frank.
Put it in the chat.
Beet juice.
Do you think it's time to light a smoke? Right? Holy crapamondos. That's cool, man. Hey, just as a reminder, if you're enjoying Loan Officer Breakfast Club here on YouTube, you can catch our live shows. The live shows are really cool because there's oftentimes downloads and giveaways. It's really, really fun. To subscribe, you simply go to loanofficerbreakfastclub.com. That's loanofficerbreakfastclub.com. Subscribe and join us on our live shows. They're 8:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Hope to see you there. Deanna.
Chris, I just have a quick question. How does Copilot, what's Copilot that you usually see on Google, compared to ChatGPT, or what is it? Yeah.
Awesome. Great question. So Gemini and the Assistant are Google products. And so there, when you do a Google search, so interesting stat, 56% of all searches that happen on Google now get an AI response at the top where Google will actually go find the question. So those are Google tools that are embedded in the Google experience. ChatGPT is owned by OpenAI, totally separate company, totally separate product, doesn't intertwine with the Google products at all. So separate AI, separate product. We're going to have users that find you on both. Does that help? Awesome.
Yumi put a pic of cigarettes. That's great. In the chat. Jared saying chriswebinar.com has a lot of different options. Is there a particular thing to click there? Or?
Oh, yeah. Just go directly to the link. So don't Google chriswebinar.com. Just go to the address bar
just click
on your
link.
browser.
Yeah.
Just go chriswebinar.com or click on it in the chat, and it'll take you directly to a Zoom registration page there for you.
Yeah, there's the Zoom registration page. Just if anybody is having trouble, there's the actual Zoom registration page.
Cool. Awesome. Right, Kristen. Thank you. Any other questions?
How do you correct incorrect information in ChatGPT? Like address, phone number, email address. I guess that would be where you showed us, right in there. Huh?
Yeah. Put it in there, but then also do a search. And if it comes back with incorrect information, tell it. Just be like, that's not correct. Here's the proper information. It'll take about 30 days-ish. It changes. But when you teach the AI, it learns and will update. So it's just like having, like, you call the person on the phone and they give you the wrong information. You tell them the proper information and then they have it, and then that gets updated. Same thing. You're just talking to AI and you can literally tell it to update, and it will. So hopefully that helps.
Let's see what else.
Frank,
this is a
question.
Go ahead.
Chris, I'm part of your membership, and so I've been kind of sharing some of your tidbits with agent partners that I'm on the loan officer CRM, kind of getting it set up. So one of the things I was sharing with them last week was about going out there and doing the scrub that they're consistent across all platforms. I did that Saturday. It literally took me 8 hours to go through all of my stuff because I've been in the business so long. But one agent had a really good question. Is she also has a listing service business? And she's like, if I have two different businesses, is that going to cause an issue when I show up on two different businesses? Thank you for answering that.
Oh, it's my pleasure. And Stacy, great to see you here. And I hope you're doing well. And it's fantastic to see you in the classes. We get to hang out. So that's cool. So the answer is each business needs to stand on its own foundation. And that foundation is a Google business profile. Now, you can have two businesses at the same location. So if she's only got one office location, she can totally register Google business profiles at that location. But each one needs to have its own name and phone number and website so that Google and AI know that they're separate businesses. And then you want to have business directories for each of them. So all of those services that you signed up for, you want to go through and redo that process for that second business so that they're totally separate, two totally different Google business pages, because that's the foundation of the online presence, and then everything from that. And don't forget, inside your loan officer CRM, we have the business directory tool. So you can sign up. It's $49 a month, I think, and it will literally push your Google business information to every single online directory that's out there automatically for you. So save you some time.
Fantastic. Thank you. I've got an appointment the 15th for you guys to help me get all that up and running. So I appreciate you. Take care.
Awesome. I appreciate you too. And happy Friday.
Good stuff, man.
Hey, Chris, to piggyback on that, if we're a newer business and there's our personal brand and then our corporate brand that we're trying to do both of these things at. So that's the way you would recommend to proceed with this is, let's say, get your corporate, all your corporate information under this, using these techniques and of identifying itself on AI, and then also at the same time in parallel, you could do it with your own personal brand and do them both.
Now, Glenn, do you own the organization?
I'm a partner in the broker, and then I have my own personal brand, the Poly Loan Guy, the Polynesian Loan Guy, bringing family vibes to real estate finance. So those are my two. Yeah. So those are my broker or my partner is kind of relying on me to launch us into this space that you're teaching about. And it's fascinating. We both are at that same time. Yeah, Frank, hand me a smoke. It's like I'm over it. It's a lot or beet juice. I'm sorry, Chris. Yeah, we're going that route. Yeah, we're more healthy now. But yeah, so that's the question. It's you have both of these, and you kind of shared with me last week. We want to build our personal brand, but if our corporate brand isn't even up and running, then I feel like there's more of a responsibility to incorporate that. Then as I learned what we're doing for our corporation, then I can apply that to the personal brand. And then you said that both of those can come from the same address, and also I don't want to burden Adrian with this in the morning, because that's my guy. Poor Adrian.
He loves working with you, and don't worry about that. That customer support opens at 10 a.m. on that Zoom.
I
First
got
in
you.
line.
I tell him. Chris told me to come talk to you, Adrian.
Awesome. Well, Glenn, to answer the question, 2 brands. So we're corporate brand on one side, personal brand on the other. If there are listeners out there that own the brand, you can co-brand them. So it's like Glenn CMO.
That Poly Loan Guy powered by S2 Mortgage, kind of like that, right?
So you can put them together. But if it's, you and you're working for a broker, build your personal brand, because when you're calling your past customers and they're referring your name. So when people punch that name into ChatGPT, that's what needs to have the brand built around it. When you're calling qualified real estate agents, those qualified real estate agents aren't going to research the company. They're going to research you personally. So you got to make sure that you've got the personal brand built. And then when new users are using ChatGPT to choose a lender, you want it to recommend your personal brand so that people know how to contact you. They can look you up on social. They can do the social check that everybody does. I shouldn't say everybody, but that a lot of our customers do in today's market. They can find you and they can find the brand. So it helps on all 3 aspects. Do the personal brand.
Yeah, I'll ask Adrian about it. I went to public school, Chris, so he'll help me out with this. But thank you again, and happy Friday, brother. Good to see you.
Awesome.
Always.
We love working with you. It's great to have you on the call, Glenn. All right, Frank. Sorry for going over on time. But,
it's all good, man.
I hope that was valuable for everybody.
It was really valuable, man. I'm going to dive into mine, my little custom settings there right away. As soon as we're done, I'm going to go in there and see what I don't even know if I've done that. I don't know that I have. I don't think I did. So I'm going to dive in there, and there you go. See, learn something every Friday here on Loan Officer Breakfast Club when it comes to AI. So, well, good stuff, man. Be sure to go. So today, to get to where we're supposed to go, we go to chriswebinar.com. Yep. And that is at noon Eastern. chriswebinar.com. You're going to show us more stuff in addition to what you showed us this morning. So that'll be great. All right, cool, man. Well, I think we're good. Everybody good? Good to go? Get this Friday going, get this weekend going, and all that kind of fun stuff. All right, man. Well, let's just do it. Let's get out of here. You guys have a great day, a terrific weekend. Chris Johnstone, thank you so much. From all of us here, Mortgage Marketing Animals, Loan Officer Breakfast Club, have a great weekend. We'll see you here on Monday. Adios, everybody. See you. Bye-bye.
A wonderful weekend, everybody.